Hello, you beautiful human, and welcome back to yet another daily pick-me-up message. Before we get into these beautiful cards to have a look at what God, Universe, Spirit wants us to know at this point in time, right here, right now. You already know the drill by now. There's obviously a message that Spirit wants to convey first before we really get to have fun with the cards, which I'm not too mad about because I love what has come through. I picked up on the energy actually over the last couple of days already, and I was like, Spirit, how does everything come together? And Spirit was like, it's for today. I'm like, okay, so happy new moon in Capricorn. Oh, I don't know about you, but the last full moon in Gemini still left me kind of scarred with all the gunk that came out, and just the full surrender and trustful. It's it probably looked different for every single one of us, but this new moon, completely different energy because we are different. We are finally one with our highest self. There's no fragmentation of our soul. We are one, we are whole. And this lightness that we've been feeling, that is also being represented in the weight loss and overall just peace of mind that we feel. There's no yeah, I just said mind clutter. It's all gone. And with that type of energy, connecting with the new moon today, it's all about, and this is a specific thing that I kept on hearing for the last couple of days. It's wish upon a star, wish upon a moon, if you will. But it's truly the energy of, and we're tapping into, I got poem by shows, we are already tapping into the energy of everything is possible now. Because where we arrived at, the power that we're gaining, that we already achieved, but we're just trying to get a feeling for how to wield it. Well, with this new moon, we can really have fun. This is what Spirit and our guides are saying. Let yourself have fun with it, because new moons, as you know, it's all about setting intentions and calling in the new. And what Spirit and our guides were emphasizing is, do not, I mean, you heard me say this before, but do not dream small, play small. No. What Spirit and our guides want us to see, wants to see us do, is dream as big as we can, knowing full well with who we are now, the timeline that we're existing on, anything and everything is possible. And what we're seeing in our mind's eye, have already gotten glimpses on where it's headed. Go into that, especially with the new moon in Capricorn. That's all about the physical, so career, money related, just also place of living, everything tangible. Oh my gosh, get creative with it, really sit with it, meditate, drop into meditation. I know it's very easy for us to nowadays connect to the divine, which is freaking amazing. So you're gonna probably get a lot of downloads throughout the day already, and also the last couple of days, it's wild. But today it's just make time for a bit of a ceremony, maybe light a candle. If you do it yourself, just if you have tarot cards, just do a reading for yourself. Truly be with that energy, knowing whatever you script, whatever you put out into the universe, it's gonna come, and it's gonna come in super fast, because we've seen how quick energy can move, how quick reality can shift. So that was that. And another thing, I don't even feel I need to say anything, because with the way that we're currently feeling, which by the way, sleep, still very much problematic, stomach problems, still problematic. Basically everything that I shared throughout last couple of days, it's very much still present, which is obviously just a sign of the massive amount of purging we're doing and the upgrades that are happening at the same time. So you need to persevere your energy as much as you can. So with tomorrow, New Year's Eve, you better not have any plans. That's the energy. Why would you want to put you into situations where you know full well with the light that you're emitting right now, you freaking ball of light, wherever you go, you automatically turn into, what did I say? An air purifier for your environment around you. You're transmuting energy everywhere you go. So don't put yourself in situations, and this probably goes on like even beyond New Year's. Just don't put yourself in situations that you know are like very crowded, like full of distorted energy. Just don't do that. Like for me, I'm gonna treat tomorrow like any other day. I will just like continue pouring into self-care and just like flow with the energies, taking actions when I feel aligned to take action, but also feel like when I feel the need to rest, I will take a lot of time to rest. So to whoever needed to hear this, if you were like, yeah, but Tony, like anything that you did up until now, like any traditions or like nothing applies anymore. Do you understand? I know you understand. It's like nothing applies anymore. It's completely new. Like you get to reinvent the wheel, I just heard. So yeah, that's the energy. Focus on setting intention, being like very, like just be with yourself. Okay? So that was what Spirit wanted me to say first. But with that said, let's see if there's like any additional message that we need to hear at this time. What we're meant to focus on, because at this point we know who we are meant to embody, our highest self. Like we're sitting on our throne. Like the, how do you say it, a coronation? You know, where you get like crowned? It already happened. Now it's just about continue aligning with that version and like getting to know that version of you. Like how does this person walk? Like what is this person doing on the day to day? You know, just like being curious and I don't know, having fun with like this exploration process. And for me personally, which is such a huge like breakthrough that I had, it's also for me like my name up until now. Like ever since I've been like little, people called me Tony. It doesn't, and please let me know if you resonate with that. Like that's huge because I've never felt like this much of a disconnect to something as like solid as like the name that I've always been called. But Tony does not resonate anymore. And that simultaneously happened, the shift with me like fully taking the leap and stepping into like my highest self. Like that was like immediate. I was like, something is off. Yeah. It's just, it's so interesting. I would love to hear it if like anyone can like relate to what I'm saying. But the name that people have like called me throughout all my life, it was kind of like I was hiding behind it. It was like a facade, a mask, because like Tony, like that's a name, you know, like very like naive and foolish, just like sweet and like not dangerous at all. It's like cutesy, you know. And I mean, I only gotten the epiphany like I think like 2 days ago or something, that this was just like a protection mechanism, because like my full name, like it's Antonia. That feels right. I actually felt like the surge of power like in my solar plexus just now, so this is just confirmation, but I obviously needed to speak it. Maybe there's like someone out there that needed to hear this as well. So my given name, which I've always kind of like didn't like the sound of it because I only ever had like negative connotations with that name. Since I'm now a completely different person, I see the name as like the regal royal representation of like the queen that I'm now embodying, like empress energy, like high priestess. Like this is me. So expect to like see changes on like my YouTube channel, and the way that I'm gonna refer to myself from now on, because yeah, it's so wild to even say it, but yeah, it's Antonia. That is me. That is me. And it feels like coming full circle. Like I'm circling back to, you know, who I've always meant to be. It's like, it makes so much sense. But yeah, well, I don't know why I needed to speak upon it. It was definitely something that I like internally already like processed, but obviously there's someone out there that needed to hear it. So there you go. But let's see, Spirit, is there any additional message that you have for us today? Please speak to us. Oh, wow. Wait, let me see. All of them? Here's the problem. I didn't say, Spirit, please one card. Now I have 4. Okay, no. Yeah. I'm only... yeah, okay. I love this. I was like, Spirit was like, look at the bottom of the deck. I was like, okay, I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. So these 2 are supposed to be shown to you today. Let me see if I'm gonna... Oh, throat chakra. By the way, I've read a comment like in yesterday's video about someone being like, is anyone experiencing like problems with the throat chakra? Like pressure on it, feeling like you're being like strangled. I had the same freaking thing for like the last couple of days, but it went away the moment it was like so subtle, but I just like surrendered and I trusted and I completely stepped into like the new earth leader position that I've been like called to go into. So it might very well be the case if you're experiencing that, because that is all about like speaking our truth, our like full authenticity. If that is closing up for you now, it just shows you that you're on the precipice of that breakthrough. So whatever you feel like intuitively called to do, to like step into the spotlight, to speak, you need to do it. The moment you do, I kid you not, it's gonna go away. Okay? Interesting. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, I love, you know, like how connect, like this, if you would have told me that I have this type of connection to like Spirit, our guides, like in general, it's like no freaking way. Like 4 weeks ago, I could have never imagined. Now I'm like, yeah, of course. Like it's so present. I love it. I love it. But I'm going to show you them separately. So this is the first one, which the kiss. Can you see? Like, and that is, oh my gosh, if there's one word that is basically all encompassing what this new reality is going to feel like, it's unconditional love. Unconditional love. And it's gonna feel like, if you haven't experienced it yet, I'm pretty sure you have at this point, if you're like connected to my energy, but it's like, it's a gift that keeps on giving. It's so overwhelming beautifully that it will make you cry. Like, you've seen me cry on this channel, especially yesterday. Like, I was a not nervous, okay, maybe nervous wreck as well, but like emotional wreck, because I was so overwhelmed by the gratitude that I felt for just like how my life looks like. And it's so funny because like from the outside looking in, nothing changed, but everything changed inside of me to a degree where I don't need anything because I have everything. And to come to a point where you truly believe it, like without a shadow of a doubt, like that unlocks a power and a confidence and a self-trust. It's like unmatched. And this kiss is just like a representation of like the unconditional love that we're gonna now see reflected back to us with everything, like in our whole reality. So that is freaking beautiful. Maybe you're gonna hear the vacuum cleaner, like my dad is just like vacuum apparently. So take with that message what you will. It's definitely, you know, like a bit distorted, like distractions that want to come in, but we're gonna keep it out. Focus on me. I am here. This is my voice. And this one, we haven't seen that one in a while, haven't we? The gem. And that is Spirit, our guides coming through being like, that's what you are. Like finally, you like realize it yourself as well. Like how precious and valuable you are. Like, look at you. Look at you. Just really let it sink in. You're unique and you're magnificent. You're one of a kind. And now you're starting to realize it yourself. That's why also it's so freaking important that whatever you do with this embodied highest self of yours, you better make sure it matches that energy and nothing less. Okay? There's a reason why Spirit was like shouting in my ear just now to like get it out once again. But with these words, I'm gonna wrap this message up here now. As always, I hope it resonated. Let me know in the comment section if it did. Like, how are you feeling with these current energies? What are you gonna do for the new moon today? Maybe share like the ritual ceremony that you're gonna do. I know it's gonna benefit our collective, because like we are all here for it, you know, like I want to know, so I know you want to know, you know, because we're all connected, if that makes sense. It totally makes sense. Anyhow, with that said, have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day as always, and I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which is gonna be tomorrow, because I'm posting every single day until the end of the year to show myself that I can do it and that I can hold myself accountable. So, take care of yourself, and I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. This is actually insane, because as I was mentioning yesterday, tomorrow is gonna be the last daily video for I don't know how long. That's a funny thing, because Spirit is not letting me really see what is gonna happen like starting January 1st. Because I've gotten so used to filming every single day, like for the past 3 months. It's like, how is it gonna feel like to actually like drop more into like a relaxed state? Because currently I have a lot of like spinning plates that I'm taking care of. Also like with the community that is like picking up, and just like the visions that I'm getting and where I'm being guided to like build upon. It's like, it's getting so much that it makes a lot of sense why I've gotten like the intuitive, not just like weeks ago, to be like, it's only gonna happen until the end of the year, and then you're gonna free up space. But as I was sharing with you guys before, the moment I get like intuitively guided to sit down and share like a daily pick-me-up message, I will obviously do that and upload it like on the same day. I just don't know when the next is gonna be after tomorrow, which is so weird. But if you are looking for me, where you're gonna find me is in the community. I have like the link below. You can just like have a look if you haven't already. I don't even feel the need to share anything about that anymore, because yeah, those that feel called will hear it. It might be only a little whisper, it might be a shout, and it's up to you to take action upon it, obviously. But yeah, that's where my focus is going. And I don't know, like this whole, even like last year, like the New Year's like dramatics have never really applied to me. And this year is only like emphasizing that I just couldn't give less of a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, because it's not like the energy, like it doesn't matter. Like tomorrow, like it could be just like starting like December. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. I'm just gonna continue working and moving with the energies, and I know you will too. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna go now. But before I go, if you're still here, like, I freaking love you. Put a diamond emoji or a crown or both. Do both in your comment. If you feel called to comment, put it in, so I know you actually watched until the end. Like, I'm always surprised to see how many of you actually are still here. Is this normal? I don't think so. I think our collective is just like so special in the sense that because we're co-creating this, right? So we're all holding each other's hands, and I can feel it. Every time I'm in the comment section, I'm like, you are you, yes, but you are me and I am you. You know what I mean? So with that said, I'm actually gonna go now, and I'm gonna rest a lot today. So you better make sure to do that as well if you feel called, okay?